Hey everybody, it's Mike Venus, and I'm back. And I just saw on my feed about Wale speaking about a 16-year-old rapper, was it 23 Racks, getting killed at a music video shooting. And I'm done. I'm done with making any type of like hip hop driven music. I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it because this shit is getting out of control. And you know what it is? You know, I'm a biblical scholar, you know. I'm not religious. I'll say I'm more spiritualist, you know. But it's so dark now and so toxic in hip hop. And it didn't start out this way. And it's kind of like with any genre of music. It doesn't initially start out dark. But now it's just like the energy is so fucking toxic and so dark, and it's almost numbing to the fact that you hear about these young people dying. Like it's so desensitized, and it's like, yo, that's somebody's child. You know, that was somebody, could have been somebody's brother, you know, boyfriend, son. That was, you know, I don't know. I don't know this artist. I don't know what they're talking about, but I know where rap music is today, and it is so dark, and it's so toxic, and it's so like negative that I just can't listen to it. And I'm not going to enable anybody that's going to be speaking like that on any of my music. I'm just probably just going to make instrumentals. And I'm going to say that to any producer. You know, a lot of producers today, they're very driven towards placements and, you know, attaching themselves to artists and to certain type of, you know, sound because they want to be famous, or they want clout, or they're looking at it as a monetary come up, and it's just like, is it worth it? It's not worth it. Like I wouldn't be able to sleep if I made a track and, you know, and I'm working with someone and something like that happens to them. It's like, did I have a part in this? Because, you know, whatever they're saying, were they influenced by whatever I was making? Because whatever you make, that's usually what inspires those artists to go to those places. So if they're rapping about death and violence and calling that upon themselves, because, you know, like scriptures say, life. Solomon said it. He was the wisest man. He said, death and life is in the power of the tongue. You gonna eat that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna eat that. There's no way around that. Like shit like that just doesn't happen unless you bring in that type of energy. You cultivating that energy. You're you're calling for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I can't. I can't, because it's just that like, anytime this shit happens to any artist, like, it affects me. It affects me like real deeply, and I don't even know this person. I'm not gonna go listen to their music. I'm not gonna put up, you know, RIP, or, you know, this whole like, we only gonna go get a tattoo. None of that shit, because it's kind of like, it's like, I don't even know if people really feel for these people, you know, unless they're gonna profit off of them or something. It's so fucking predatorial now. It's just vexing. and it's sad. It's really sad, and I can't believe that shit. Like people like getting just slaughtered like that. It could have been fueled by jealousy or just, or you know, people so like reckless and be out here just fucking beefing with people, and then you know people wait until like they feel like they get comfortable or they made it, and then they move on them, and it's just like the recklessness, you know. But then I'm saying that from the perspective because I feel that way. Like it's an artist. I haven't. Well, I need to send him music, but I told him I'll send him music because I like what he's talking about. Like he ain't just rapping the same bullshit, and I vibe with him. But no, like you know, I'm you know, I'm a brother, I'm a father, I'm a husband. I'm a son, and I can't deal with that. And I won't glorify that. I understand some people that's their reality, and I come from an environment like that, and I'm thankful my mom removed us from such an environment when we were like before we became that age. Because I believe like if I was still in Milwaukee at 16, I'll either be in the same situation or on that path of just destruction. And like I'm 37, and I count it a blessing to just be 37. You know, to see 37, because statistically, it's just not like something that it's like living to be old. You know, because like when I was young, a lot of people died. It's not, and it just to see so many young people getting just either killing themselves or just being, destroyed by violence, or just, just that is just it's too heavy. And yeah, so kind of like what I was saying in the last video about just making my shit alternative, because I just can't. I don't want to attach myself to something that you know I'm doing it because I enjoy you know hip hop beats and stuff like that, but I'm not. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. Mm-mm. And yeah, this thing don't work. That shit don't work. And and like it's just that shit's sad, bro. It's really sad because 16, bro. Like he ain't even lived yet. You know what I'm saying? And then like you know all these people gonna pop up talking about it like they knew this dude, or if they did, they just like and it's I just don't want to be a part of that. Knowing how just coming from an environment like that, or I bless my mom took us out of an environment where that could have been a reality. That's such a reality for so many young black, Hispanic, Native American type people, minorities. And yeah, it's not, I don't like where it's going, you know. I don't, and it's becoming too toxic for me, you know. And to to those artists that's out there, I know, it might be kind of hard because contractually they're obligated to push a certain style of music because that's what they're employed to do. But I'm just saying, just be conscious of the energy you put out. You know what I'm saying? You will get it back. Like that's facts. That's universal. Like I said, I'm not religious, but I do believe that the energy you put out, you're gonna get it back. That's just universal truth. And yeah, you know, that's judgment on them. But I'm just saying, to those that are alive, you know, that's up and coming, that see this shit and think like I have to do it like this. You don't. You know, you 16. What the hell you gonna be rapping about? You know what I'm saying? To the point that you know people gonna roll up on you and just waste you. You know, and it had to be somebody out there that loved him. You know, but it's just it's too much, and and like I said, it's not it's there's no balance. This is what happens when there's no balance in anything. It has to be balanced. Yeah, we got there's people that write dark and stuff. That's part of life, but it's got to be something that's positive or something that's more lighthearted or just fun. Hip hop when it first started was fun, but now it's just like it's just it's so fucking dark, bro. Like just lyrically, the energy and it's as a producer, like we're the vehicles that these people ride on. You should kind of artists or musicians that make this, just just be mindful of that. The energy you're putting on this person to come. That's the thoughts they come to. It's just it's fucking sad. It's really sad, and I really didn't want to see some shit like that because it's all like I'm already dealing with a lot of shit. I'm like kind of taking a break from just social media anyway. That's why I haven't been posting as frequently, but because I have to kind of like step back because I'm a I'm an introvert. I'm a Pisces sun, Cancer moon, so I feel this shit like really deep to the core, and it bothers me. You know, it bothers me, and I'll say it like you know maybe it's a sign because I was feeling that. I was discussing that with my wife. I was just like, I love beats, I love rhythms, but I just can't. I just can't. I'm not. I can't do it. I can't conform or just have that sit on my conscience that if I make something because that's what people want to hear. They want to hear, you know, dark. Everybody wants to make dark melodies, evil beats, and it's like, with the Travis Scott thing, with the rage music, and it's like it's a time and place for everything, but it has to it has to be a balance. Somebody has to come with something that's a balance. It has to be artists out there that's talking real shit, you know, and you know, but I can't do it anymore, and I just can't. I can't because it's just I don't want like with the Rico people getting hit with Rico and shit, and it's like don't think they won't come after you producers that work with these artists that are getting like basically hemmed up by the police. Don't think you're not gonna be able to not be you know you're gonna avoid any like backlash or throwback. And the scriptures always talk about avoid the appearance of evil. You know, and I know the way it is now. It's hard to make money as a artistic person, in any form of artistic expression, but it's just not. It's just all money ain't good money. You know, I want to be able to sleep at night. I want to feel like I'm actually helping people. You know, than just like adding on to the pain and the sorrow of people. And this is really affected me in a way that is not positive. And I just wanted to kind of like respond to it. Like I said, it ain't. I don't care about if people respond to it or not. That's up to them. But I just saying, for me personally, I might. This might just be the last the confirmation that me and hip hop were done. Any form of hip hop, I might just start just making fucking ambient. You know, just I can't do it anymore. So, you know, my condolences and my heart goes out to the family of this young man and anybody that knew him. And but just know that you know, life and death is the power of the tongue. You gonna eat that. So guard your mouth. You know, and you don't have to. If you're not about that life, don't try to emulate it. Don't try to embrace that if that's not you. Do you? Yeah, if you want to be, a gremlin or whatever, that's you. You do that, but don't come to me if you think my beats is fire and you think you're gonna be doing all that, talking all that good shit on there and think I'm just gonna be like, yeah, bro, nah. I don't give a damn how much money you pitch my way. I'm not doing that. So, you know, I ain't gonna make this long. It is already long. So with that, y'all be safe out here. Guard yourself. Be careful who you associate with or who you link up with, you know. And with that, y'all be blessed. Mike out.